Everybody, time for another episode of Shadow Era Meltdown. Miller. Today, we are going to do a little bit of throwback with 3 Call of the Crystals and 1 Dark Prophecies. I don't know exactly when it happened, but apparently you can play non-Shattered Fates decks now and be able to play everybody. Before, people who were playing Shattered Fates decks could only play other players who are also using at least 1 Shattered Fates decks. Now that that's no longer the case, as we approach Shattered Fates leaving beta, now anybody can play anybody. So I figured let's do something silly and old school here and see how well we do against other Shattered Fates players. So we got a Zaladar. We're going to do a very well-rounded game here, where I got lots of different allies, lots of weapons, not too high on the card draw, which, I'm not too crazy about, but I think it'll still be okay. It's just I think it's a very, very good deck overall. So let's see how this ends up going. Alright, we are playing an Elementalis. Odds are pretty good that they will have some Shattered Fates on there, but we don't really know. So, Crippling Blow and Clinging Webs will be very, very good for Elementalists. They are going first, which gives us a tiny bit of an edge on them as far as them activating their Shadow ability, but frankly, their Shadow ability cost is very low with 3, so it's going to take us a while to be able to put down any allies. Our lowest cost ally right now is Night Owl, and it will take 3 to get to him. I'm just going to sacrifice Survivalist right now. As much as I'd love to get that card draw, we need to be able to put down allies immediately so that we can dispatch of his allies. I'd rather not get desperate and use these yet. If I do, I'll use Clinging Webs first because I want to save Crippling Blow for... Crippling Blow. Oh, I'm sorry, Captured Prey. I'm calling it Crippled Blow. I want to use Captured Prey later for the more powerful allies. If he does not... no matter what happens, I'll put down Night Owl. I would like to destroy his Tome of Knowledge with a Focused Prayer with my item destruction so that he doesn't have... card draw, but it's more important for us to be able to put down allies right now. There's his first ally. Guardian's Oath is also very, very good. I'm going to get rid of Knight of the Golden Dawn here and put down Night Owl. So what would be nice here? I'd like him to not be able to kill Night Owl. That's the most important thing, because we don't have any allies that I can put down on the next turn unless it comes up on the next draw. So what'll probably happen is he activates Shadow ability on Jade of the Forest, and then I go and put Clinging Webs on Jade of the Forest and just slowly chip away at her. Save my Shadow ability for later. We'll see what happens. Don't forget to subscribe to Shadow Era Meltdown Miller. Every Monday we do a brand new episode of Shadow Era Meltdown with commentary track. Okay. So there he goes and activates that. Let's see if he can disable or get rid of my ally. He doesn't look like he will. Okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do Clinging Webs on his ally. Just waiting here. Raven will be very important to put down later down the line as soon as we can, probably the turn after this upcoming turn, so that we can take care of his allies as soon as he puts them down. Doesn't give him much of a choice as far as upgrading his allies. Still waiting here. We're still playing 2.931, which is kind of an annoying game, or annoying version so far. There's a lot of good stuff, but there are still a lot of missing features. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. So he could put down a powerful ally right now. I don't think there are any allies that he can put down other than that armored sandworm that I wouldn't be able to destroy with Zaladar's Shadow ability and Night Owl. So that's good. So he won't be able to add any more allies to the board. If he doesn't, then he might just be trying to... Okay, he's drawing cards, and, I mean, he could still take out Nightwolf pretty quickly. Regardless, our next plan of attack is to put down Raven. Rustweevil. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, we might as well go and... I like that, but, Guardian's Oath? Is that what we're going to get rid of? We'll keep this. Okay. So we'll go ahead and use our Shadow ability now. Raven should give him a mild panic right now, unless he has something that will disable allies. Or get rid of allies. We should be able to take out... unless he has something like Tidal Wave. I don't think he'll be able to take away both of our allies. Although he might, like Fireball and that Ice Storm. Something like that. Or he'd have his own Captured Prey and Crippling Blow and take both of us out. Gravemonger, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Yeah, I want to be able to dispatch all of these guys in one go. Don't leave any of them standing. So we're in an okay spot right now. Doing pretty well. He has a card draw advantage, although he isn't drawing too many cards. And obviously we are able to dispatch any of the cards that he puts down. But obviously, again, all he needs is something that can disable Raven pretty quickly. And obviously he has his Shadow ability ready to go right now. It would not be a good idea for him, unless he has something that can destroy or disable Raven immediately. It would not be smart of him to put down an ally and then use his Shadow ability, because as soon as that happens, I will attack with Raven. I will attack his ally with Raven, and then that would bring that ally back down to 0 attack, which would make it kind of worthless for him to have used his Shadow ability on it. Perfect shot. That makes sense. And Static Shock. Okay, there we go. So that doesn't get rid of both of them, but it does get rid of our most important one. And now he's lost 2 cards. He hasn't drawn any cards. We have options here. I wish I had more card draw. Okay, so we will put down Skip. Put down Fleet-Footed Messenger. Do not need Lone Wolf right now, so we're going to go and flip that. There we go. That will be nice for the next round. Depending on what kind of ally he puts down, we may have to use Crippling Blow. Let's see what kind of damage we can cause. 3 with my Shadow ability. 1 with the Throwing Knife, so that's 4. 5 with Fleet-Footed Messenger, and 3 more with Night Owl, which would get us 8 damage. Which should be able to take down any ally that he would need in Wooden Spear. Okay, so he will go and attack Night Owl with that. That's fine. We will draw a card finally. Do we want to use Artful Squire to go get rid of his card draw? I think we will. We'll go ahead and sacrifice Battle Plans. That's fine. Here we go. Make him get rid of card draw ability. What'll we get rid of? We'll see what we got. Okay. So that'll be nice. Jasmine will be nice. We don't have a lot of firepower as far as taking out, as straight up killing allies right now. Which means that if he puts down an ally now, we will probably have to go and use Crippling Blow. We can go and put down Crippling Blow and put down Jasmine on the next turn, which is nice. Yeah, is he going to go and use it? Is he? Okay, so we will use Crippling Blow and then put down Jasmine. There's that card again. I would have preferred to use that card on somebody, an ally a little bit more powerful than Gadari Barbarian, but it's not terrible. We will probably go ahead and use Fleet-Footed Messenger's ability again to swap out Lone Wolf to get a card that we can use. Obviously, we can't really get any benefit from Lone Wolf right now because we are using allies. Sorcerer of Endia. Okay, so 7 damage, 7 health. We can, I mean, okay. So we'll go ahead and use Jasmine's ability on Sorcerer of Endia. Put down Infernal Gargoyle. Attack. That hurt a bunch. Maybe I shouldn't have done that on that one, but that's okay. Morphic Armor. So here's what we can do. We can use Morphic Armor on the next turn and put Crippling Blow on... I'm sorry, not Crippling, I keep forgetting that. Captured Prey on Sorcerer of Endia instead, which would be pretty nice. Can we actually... Yeah, we can kill Gadari Barbarian on the next turn. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we gotta figure this out. So what? How much? Okay. Well, unfortunately, Jasmine is gonna die no matter what. So we might as well go ahead and use Jasmine on this turn. There we go. Attack. Guardian's Oath, which we will use on this card again. Woven Predator. Then I will go and slowly whittle away on Gadari Barbarian. What we're going to do is say, get Gadari Barbarian to a point where we can kill him, and then right before we go and kill him, we use that armor thingy. Ooh, that'll be nice too. Okay, so we won't go and do that just yet. Although we can put it down if we wanted to. So what we're going to do is if he puts down an ally next, I'm going to go and transfer that card that he... Consuming Fear, and transfer that card to the ally that he puts down. Which will be really, really good for us. Still nothing so far, that's fine. Okay, so as we were going to do before, we don't, this is perfect. Right now we don't need an Eternal Renewal. Reserve Weapon is great. So we are going to... let's put down Reserve Weapon. We'll go and attack a Gadari Barbarian. Not going to use Gadari Barbarian just yet. not going to use Morphic Armor or whatever it is on Gadari Barbarian just yet. This game is pretty much over. I don't have any more cards. He has cards. He has Shadow ability. I have Morphic Armor, or whatever that thing is called. Yeah, Morphic Armor. Amulet of Conjuring. That's fine. So I want him to put down an ally here so that I can transfer Captured Prey over already. Okay, go ahead and use that on him. That's fine. Interesting. Is he going to go cure him? He will go cure him. Who's he going to attack? Because now we can... that way he can't have that thing transferred over. Very clever. Alright. So how much damage can we cause here? Looks like we should just go ahead and do all the attacking. Alright. Then we'll do it again. Well, do we have... So what is this? 1, 3, 5. We're missing one thing of damage. So we should just go and swap this out for now. See if there's anything better that we got. Got some card draw. That's fine. Anything else? Lone Wolf again. So yeah, we're just... we don't have much left to go on here other than just straight up going and attacking. That's fine. He doesn't have too much left, although he will gain some health. Mocking Armor, that's okay. I'm not really worried about Mocking Armor. I'm not planning on attacking you. So that's fine. I will lose 1 durability on my weapon, which is kind of annoying. But that's fine. Yeah, he's just losing a lot of health at this point. Alright, there's that again. So this will buy us some time, and Lone Wolf now will be nice. There we go. So he'll go and attack Carnivore to gain some health. He'll be up to 7 health. We will attack once with Guardian's Oath. He will be down to 2 health again. And then I will use my... And then hopefully we'll be able to just bring back... bring back that weapon with the reserve weapon on the next turn. Oh, that sucks. And now there's no more of that weapon. Very clever. Is he going to go use his shadow ability? He's out of cards. So I just need to survive here long enough. Devoted Knight. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use our shadow ability at this point. Don't want to do anything silly here. Ooh, perfect. That's very nice. Okay, do we want to go use this? Sure, why not? There we go. He's out of cards. He could have the what is it? Rejuvenation something something. I can't remember if that's a card. Nope, that was it. Cool. All right. So that was a pretty lucky streak for us. We had a lot of cards that were able to dispatch of allies pretty cleanly, and by the end it was too late for him to mount any type of comeback, which is good because Elementalis is a really good hero to just overwhelm you at the end. You really need to be able to start off on the right foot so that you're able to dispatch all of his allies as soon as he puts them down. Anyway, great game. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye.